Hey everyone, Nobody Wants This is a new limited series on Netflix. It's a romantic comedy, and if you know me, you know I'm a sucker for a good rom-com, especially because there just aren't that many great ones out there. So I keep trying. But the big question is this one worth your time, or does it fall flat like so many others? The series centers around two sisters, Joanne, played by Kristen Bell, and Morgan, played by Justine Lupe. Or is it Lupe? I'm not sure. Anyways, they run a popular podcast about dating and relationships. They're trying to take their podcast to the next level, but here's a twist. Neither sister really seems capable of maintaining a good relationship. When Joanne just randomly meets a guy at a party, mistaking him for someone else, she becomes intrigued and kind of thinks he could make for an interesting podcast topic. But as she gets to know him, she kind of finds herself genuinely liking him. He's actually a Jewish rabbi named Noah, played by Adam Brody. The story unfolds around their budding friendship and eventual romance and the unique challenges that arise from their vastly different perspectives. One as a rabbi and the other as someone who doesn't understand much about Judaism at all or any religion, I think. She's like so off the charts. On the surface, this could have been another run-of-the-mill romantic comedy, but it works for several key reasons. First and foremost, the writing is absolutely solid. Each episode has its own arc, which is really nice. It's a comedy and it's a sitcom and it knows what it is. Whether it's a dinner day or a misunderstanding or a pivotal emotional moment, each episode manages that next kind of step along the path. The characters feel like real people, and the dialogue is natural. It just feels organic. The conflicts that they face are ordinary, everyday things, but they're presented in such an engaging and relatable way that it keeps you invested because they resonate so well. So let's talk about the cast. You can have a really well written script, but without a good cast and the right actors, it kind of falls apart. And the reverse is true. Without a great script, a lot of good actors just kind of flounder a bit. But I'll tell you, Kristen Bell shines in this series. I'm admittedly a big fan of hers. She's funny, she's smart, and she's incredibly likable. Her comedic timing is impeccable, and she knows when to deliver a line sharply or to hold back for emotional impact. Kristen Bell is one of those actresses who I think is constantly underrated, despite being universally liked by pretty much anyone who watches her perform. Then there's Adam Brody, who plays Noah, the rabbi. He's charming and he's funny and he's sincere. He is so likable. He's a guy you would want to hang out with. He holds his own against Kristen Bell in every scene, creating this dynamic where you can see the chemistry naturally building between their characters. Their banter feels genuine, like you're watching two people truly get to know each other. This kind of chemistry is really hard to replicate in romantic comedies and can kind of feel a little, I don't know, forced sometimes. But these two, they pull it off effortlessly. The supporting cast is just as strong. Justine Lupe, who plays Morgan, brings this edge to her role as Joanne's sister. And Timothy Simmons, who plays Noah's brother Sasha, adds layers of sibling dynamics that really enrich the story. The way these siblings interact with each other and with their siblings' respective partners feels authentic. And it adds just enough tension and emotional payoff to keep you rooting for them. Another thing that the series does exceptionally well is the pacing. Nobody Wants This knows exactly how many episodes it needs to tell its story, with 10 episodes that are 30 minutes each, approximately. And it doesn't drag things out unnecessarily. Again, it knows what it is. Each episode builds the relationship between Joanne and Noah, hitting emotional highs and lows, culminating in some really tough but inevitable choices by the season's end. The series, it just manages to make those choices feel both painful and understandable. And that's how you write a compelling story that earns its ending without sacrificing its audience's trust. If you're looking for a good, smart, well-written romantic comedy that resonates and makes you feel good when you watch it. Nobody Wants This is definitely worth your time. It's a series that knows what it's doing in terms of story, casting, and pacing, and it delivers a rom-com that will leave you emotionally satisfied. I highly recommend it. If you've seen Nobody Wants This, let me know what you thought of it in the comments. And if you haven't watched it yet and you give it a try, come back and let me know what you thought. I'm always on the lookout for more great rom-coms because kind of a hopeless romantic, I guess. So if you have any suggestions, drop them in the comments below. I would appreciate it. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks for watching. And remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.